Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Second show of the day. I'm just gonna bring you one show tomorrow, an early show tomorrow, and that's it for tomorrow. Losing my brain. Early show tomorrow. I'm gonna drop the Savannah Marshall and Tanisha Green video tonight. Tomorrow. I appreciate that, Oscar DeGrasse. I appreciate that, Oscar. Lost my train of thought. All right, it's good to have everybody here. I'm gonna have the Savannah Marshall Green video out tonight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna drop the Edgar Berlanga and Shiraz video. That's gonna be next. That's on its way. I've already watched the tape on that, and I'm right. Berlanga is not good. Berlanga is not going to win. I'm absolutely convinced of that. I don't understand the Berlanga stuff. I wanted to do that poll. I'm going to start the poll now. We're going to start the poll early today. I'm going to try to make this a little bit quicker show today. Berlanga, Shiraz. Is that how you spell that? Yeah. All right, guys, the poll is live. I want everyone to vote in the poll. Who's going to win, Berlanga or Shiraz? Hey, Muscles, you free? You want to join me real quick? You want to jump on the live with me real quick? I'll send you a link. I got a lot to talk about. I feel like I beat it. Do you really think Gabriella would beat Sky? Well, that wasn't the competition. No. God. I think Sky Nicholson's got really good feet. She moves really well. It's hard to hit her clean. But there's nothing on her shots. Like, there's nothing on them to. So first off, Gabriella is. Gabriella is what, 115? Is that what she is? Gabriella is 112 or 115? She's 112. Sky is 126. So just off the size advantage, you'd have to give it to Sky, right? She's got 14 pounds on her, about 10% of her body weight on her. So you'd got to give it to Sky just on that. But yeah, I would take Sky to beat her, but that's not a realistic fight because of the weight class difference. What up, Muscles? It's good to have you aboard. Gab, but Rondo, like, I don't know. The weight. It's weird because Sky's not going to hurt Gabriel Fundora. She can't hurt anybody. I don't know. I think you can make an argument for either way. I know Oscar the Grouch is Sky's biggest fan. That Sky, she thinks Sky's a 10 in and out of the ring. Oscar thinks the Sky is 10 in and out of the ring. I think she's a 7, maybe a 6.5 outside the ring, and maybe a 7 inside the ring. She's good. But you're asking, can she beat a flyweight, right? Gabrielle Fundora probably can go up and down the weight classes, given her size. I don't know. I don't think that's as. I also have Shiraz. Yeah, I got Shiraz. I think Berlanga is hot garbage. Sky is a slag. I prefer Gabriella. God damn. Oh, wow. Let me send you a link. Give me 1 second, Muscles. I'm gonna send you the link in just a second, Muscles. All right, hang on. All right, oh, no, that's not it. I said the wrong link. Hang on. Ah, what am I doing? Give me 1 second. I am an idiot. All right. Give me 1 second. I gotta. All right, check your text messages in a second. All right, Muscles, check your text right now. Check your text. I sent you the link. Jump on when you can. All right, it's done. I sent you the link, my man. All right. Sky is a slack. I prefer Gabriella. Inside or outside of the Ring Rambler? Inside or outside? What do you think of David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde being announced? I didn't know it was announced. Hang on. It was announced. I think David Benavidez absolutely kills him. I think that's cooked UK. Ah, there he is.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I feel like I've been doing the same show all week. Like there's nothing to talk about. I was hoping news would drop, things would drop. We got Anthony Yarde versus
I seen that. That's gonna be versus Benavidez. That's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Who you like on that?
I like Benavidez to dog walk him.
Me too. I was just saying that to my boy yesterday. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna dog walk. I mean, today I'm like, he's gonna dog walk him, bro. He's gonna stop him. I got DB stopping him, the monster. What's the plans for this weekend, G? What we doing?
Well, all right. That's like a loaded question. So we usually always hang on 1 second. I'm just putting something in the Discord real quick.
Yeah, no, you good.
Muscles is joining me, so everyone pull through.
Come through.
Muscles is here.
Yes, sir.
So we usually go to my brother-in-law's house every 4th of July. We've been doing that for years. They're having a little strife over there in their house. They're having some family issues, to say the least. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I think that's tentatively a go, but that's like a touch and go thing. It's hostile. Yeah, it's hostile. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll just barbecue here. We'll do some fireworks. There
you go. That way you don't gotta be a part of that awkwardness, man. Because I know how that be with the family, man. Trust me, bro. I know.
And my sister-in-law is like an unruly woman. Like she's unruly. She's loudmouth woman, and it gets like.
Listen, my wife's Italian. You already know my wife. I already know. You got I be wearing ear muffs when I be going to her family's house, bro. It's so loud. My head be popping. Yo, but that chicken parm, man. Woo. Man. Oh.
All right, what do you got going on for the 4th of July, Muscles?
Yeah, I got a lot going on actually, G. So tomorrow, so my wife's gonna be at the parents' house. I'm not going with her. I'm gonna go to my family's house. She's gonna go to hers, and then my mom's gonna have like a cookout. All my cousins are gonna be coming down, and then Saturday we're going down to Boston to this boat, and then we're gonna watch the fireworks, and then Sunday we're having a cookout and having people over our place on Sunday. So.
Okay, so you got a whole week. It's cool that 4th of July is on a Friday. We get like a 3-day weekend.
Because usually it falls like on a Sunday, right? The 4th usually.
No, it's just a different day every year.
Right. So.
But I like to do all American stuff. I like to do fireworks. I like to fire guns. I like to do all American stuff on the 4th of July.
There you go. I don't drink, so
I don't drink either. I don't drink at all. So
yeah, there you go. That's one of many things we got in common, G.
Yeah.
Besides making money. DC.
Ayton equals 2009, 2010 Bynum. I think that's fair. But did Ayton just sign with somebody? Didn't. Hang on.
Oh, I haven't kept up with ball, man. It's so long, bro.
DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, he agrees to. Oh wow, a 2-way. 2-year deal. I thought it was a 2-way deal. Ayton, a 2-year deal with the Lakers. Well, all right, that's what it is. That was yes. Oh, I did see that. Yeah, you're right. I did see that. Now, Nick Claxton's saying with the Nets for sure. Sky too arrogant.
I fuck with Sky, man.
I gave her a 7 in and out of the ring. I think she's a 7 out of the ring. I think she's a 7 in the ring.
I give her 6 or 7. You know,
there's hotter woman boxes than her.
Yeah, I was surprised that what's her name? Sinisa Estrada beat her, but it was like the last poll. It was 50-50. It was like, I'm going to end this. Somebody vote. And then somebody came in and voted for Estrada. I'm like, is Sinisa Estrada and Sky Nicholson that close?
Yo, bro, G, tell me Estrada knows like J-Lo.
She does. I think Estrada is
that's
gorgeous.
Her twin, G.
Sky is like, she's cool. It's like, she's cute.
Yeah, she alright, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, Zab Judah, my guy.
Saw an interview with Jarrett Gonzalez. He says he's going for the KO against Cordina.
I
did this on the first stream. I'm gonna do it again. Like, I can't tell you anything about this guy.
There's no tape on him.
There's no tape on him. His resume is blank. Like, it's like an incomplete resume. Like, if this was somebody and they handed you in this resume, it's be like, well, get some work experience and then come talk to me. Like, this is just I'm not dunking on the guy at all. I don't know anything about him. There's one fight on him. It was a first round knockout. The fight was over in like 2 minutes. Like, look at his 7-7, 4-14. He beat a guy 8-1. He beat a guy 3-13. He beat a guy 7-30. He beat a guy. He lost to a guy 7-4. Beat a guy 19-22. But look. Besides that knockout, besides the loss, he's got a first round knockout. He's got a decision where he won every single round on every card. Knockout. Unanimous decision, won every single round, and a knockout. So he's either knocked you out or won every single round of every fight except the fight that he got knocked out in. I don't have any tape on the fight that he got knocked out in. A lot of these fights in Mexico are a little I didn't see the fight. So I don't know what to say. I can't comment on that. I can't comment on any of this because there's no tape on it. So you're asking me to bet $2,000 to win $100 on Joe Cordina. It doesn't seem like a smart bet to me, Muscles. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. Listen, my rule of thumb, G, and I'm sure you're the same way. I never bet on a fight that I can't find tape on the opponent. Ever. That's how you're going to go in and lose your money because you never know. I mean, obviously, they got Cordina at minus 2,000. Yeah, I mean, Cordina's most likely going to beat him, right? Of course. But are you going to really take that risk, though?
I don't think it's worth it. Like, at minus 2,000.
No.
Look, if the guy was 4-16 and got knocked out 3 fights in a row, I was like, all right, expect Cordina.
Right.
But the guy's resume outside of the loss looks like you would expect name your favorite fighter. And then look at his first dozen fights or so. It's going to look like this, right? Yeah. Like, that's what a guy's resume looks like early in his career, except for, Lomachenko or something like that, a guy with 400. Yeah. But name your favorite fighter. And let's pull up his resume. Look at the early stage of his career. Or like everyone said that about Eddie Vasquez. Oh, Eddie Vasquez fought Raymond Ford and beat a bunch of nobodies. Yeah, Eddie Vasquez probably deserved the decision over Joe Cordina, right? So it's like, I can't tell you anything about this guy. I knew Eddie Vasquez because I've known Eddie Vasquez. He's a personal friend of mine. I knew that fight was going to be that close. But if I don't know this guy and there's no tape on him, I can't tell you anything about this guy.
Yeah. My best advice, stay away. Stay away.
You got your fan base here. You got your cheering section here.
Let's go.
What up, Jab? Spanish card, Ruben Gill. You guys are getting into the weeds. Yeah, this is an interesting fight. I would say I don't have a book on it. What's the odds? What I don't have any book on this. I would say take Ruben Gill, but that's going to depend on the odds. What odds are you getting on this? You guys are hardcores. It's about Cristobal Lorente, right? Like Cristobal Lorente is he just fought Francisco Grandelli in Italy, and he probably lost. Francisco Grandelli is a stepping stone. Might be too kind. He's a European level. If you beat him, you're European level. And before that, he fought Mario Forte, another Italian. Got a beneficial. So I'm saying is he's fought two guys and gotten two beneficial decisions over two Italian guys who are gatekeepers. Ruben Gill looks like a real prospect. Will he ever be a world champion? Who knows? He's 24-0. He's 8-0. But he's got no knockouts over anybody. Like, that's concerning to me when you can't knock out even those level guys. So, like, my guess is Ruben Gill, but what's the line? I would imagine Gill's the favorite, or is Lorente because he's got more wins of note? I don't know. Any thoughts on this? Do you even know who these guys are? They're going deep in the weeds for this.
No, I was gonna say though, Lorente, he's like Alex Murphy, got no knockouts. You know, I mean, I don't know anything about these two though, G, to be honest with you. So I can't really give my take on this one.
Gill is a real prospect. He's 24. He's got real skills. He's fast. He moves. He uses the ring. But he's somebody Eddie Hearn would sign. I definitely expect Eddie Hearn to sign him at some point. If he wins this fight, I expect Eddie Hearn to sign him because he's got no power, but he's got decent skills. He's an Eddie Hearn type fighter.
Eddie loves those type of fighters.
Oh, Eddie loves feather-fisted, skilled fighters who don't like to hurt people. Yeah.
Facts. I'm
off work. I'm off tomorrow. I work Saturday. UPS. At least you're off tomorrow, my man. Enjoy the 4th, Rando. Enjoy the 4th. But I guess would you rather work Friday because you would get double pay for it, and now you're working Saturday? Betting on a guy with no tape is trending into degenerate territory. I feel you, Jeff. Agree. I know. Trust me. I used to work in New York City, and there was a Starbucks on my building was an entire block that I worked in. And there was a Starbucks on both sides, right? Both exits. So we used to send 2 interns to Starbucks, give them the same order, and bet on who would come back first, who would make it back first. Real degenerate stuff. I kind of feel like betting on fights where there's guys with no tape is kind of like the same thing. You're just guessing. But
literally,
to me,
bro,
this isn't worth it because you got to bet $2,000 to win $100 on Cordina. How is it worth it? If Cordina was minus 500, I would say he's probably going to win. I would imagine Cordina's going to win.
Right. At that point, you're just betting to bet. You just kind of throwing away your money.
What if Jared he could be. And there's nothing on his resume besides the loss, which I didn't see, that suggests he's going to be bad. I'll pull it up again. What I'm saying is the resume is not bad. It's the last couple of 5 or fights or so, whatever, is what you would expect a prospect's resume to look like.
Yo, but that's sketchy. He has no tape out, though. That's kind of weird.
That is weird. That is real weird. It is.
Right?
If I said to you, I got a 24-year-old. How old is he? He's 24? He's 24. His last 1, 2, 3, 5 fights, he's 5-0, 4 knockouts, and 1 decision a unanimous decision where he won every round on every card. He would say, okay, let me see your prospect, right? Yeah. That's what he is. For a guy to be minus 2,000, he has to suck. What here tells me that this guy sucks? There's nothing there that tells me he sucks.
Yeah. Now, you think this is one of those situations where, they're getting the lines wrong on this one?
Look, here's what my concern. He fought in 2021. Took a year off. 13 months off. Fought again in February 2023. Took another year off. Fought in January 2024. And then took 8 months off and fought in September. Now he's been out of the ring almost a year again. Why is he so inactive? These Mexican guys usually fight every weekend. Why is he only fighting once a year, mostly? What's up with that?
Yeah.
He fought 4 times in 4 years. It'll be his 5th fight in 5 years. What's up with that? That's interesting to me. Why isn't he fighting every 2 months like every other Mexican fighter?
Right. Yeah. See, stay away from this, man. This fight is just weird all over.
I got a degenerate feeling someone gets KO'd.
Bro, you know what's gonna be crazy? If we end up betting on this and then everyone takes Cordina, right? And then some crazy shit happens and then Cordina ends up fucking losing. Then we're gonna be all salty. We lost out on our money because we told everybody, yo, stay away. There was no tape, and we didn't listen. It be like that sometimes, G. It happens. Yeah. It happens.
Oh, y'all vote in the poll. I got my poll, the Shiraz poll. I want to see who you guys think win. Rando is still getting that holiday pay. He's going to get the holiday pay. He's going to hit his parlay this week. And then,
let's go.
Yeah. Steak and lobster on Rando next week.
Yeah, it's on the house. It's on the house.
Rando. Let's go.
Make that money.
Shakur or Zepeda? I like Shakur.
All day.
Zepeda's going to make him work, and Zepeda's going to make life hell, but I think Shakur's going to win a wide decision. You know, I think the fight's competitive and fun, but I think it's wide. Now, for real, it's a difference between sports betting from handicapping and gambling.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I might be a degenerate. Remember, DJ, you're only a degenerate if you lose. If you win, you're a businessman, my friend.
Bingo. Oh, I like that, G. That's the top.
Jeff put the odds in the Discord.
Yeah, that Shakur fight, G, and Zepeda, that's going to look a lot like the Floyd versus McDonough second fight.
What book is this with the European odds? So, Ruben Gill is 550. Can you pull up the Discord real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Can you help a slightly retarded man read the odds in European? Like, Ruben Gill.
It's,
Yeah.
Ready? So, Cristobal Lorente is $1.12 and Ruben Gill's $5.50.
Why such a big spread there?
I don't know. And then Cristobal Lorente by KL's is $2.50. Him by decision is $1.80.
My guess, without breaking down the tape on this, is Ruben Gill is the better prospect. Ruben Gill would win. You want to throw some money on Ruben Gill?
Ruben Gill, he's 21.
I don't think much of Lorente. I've seen Lorente. I've seen Gill. I don't think much of Lorente. I've seen him twice against two Italian fighters.
And how did he look? Did he look good?
Not good.
Yeah, see?
But Gill really hasn't fought anybody. Gill's fought the same level of guys that Jared Gonzalez has fought. Like, I mean, I don't know what to make of that. Lorente's fought better competition, but he hasn't looked good against the better competition. He arguably lost to both Italian level fighters. Like,
right.
I don't think much of Lorente. I think Gill's a better prospect, but this is a much bigger, like, there's no way you can argue that this isn't the best guy Gill's ever fought. You could easily argue that this is not the best fighter that Lorente's ever fought, and Lorente's beaten everybody he's fought.
I'm not.
If you get the payout, bet Gill. I think.
I don't even think our book has it. I don't even think DraftKings has this fight.
No, DraftKings doesn't have it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Cordina is coming off a long layoff fighting an unknown Mexican. With all these Mexicans knocking out British fighters, make the fights a no-go for me. Yeah, I told Eddie Hearn this years ago. I said, stop putting your prospects, your British level guys in with Texas fighters and Mexican fighters. It's not going to go well. Didn't listen. He laughed at me like I was joking. I'm not joking. Stop it. It's like what he doesn't understand is it's not the amateurs. Right? Like these guys who are just off the back foot. It's like they're going to catch you. They're going to track you down eventually. And you're looking to score points like a fencing contest, and they're looking to break your ribs and stop you. And they're just as skilled as you are. Who's going to win this fight? The guy looking to win a fencing competition or the guy looking to break your ribs and stop you? Who's going to win?
Facts. The one that's going to break your guy.
I tried to explain this to Eddie Hearn, and he laughed at me. I remember it was right after the Usyk fight, Usyk in 2019. It was right when Eddie got the contract with DAZN, and I tried to explain to Eddie, like, stop doing that. And then he put Otha Jones was his prospect at the time, American guy. and he put him in the ring with Jorge Castaneda, my boy George from Laredo. George beat him up. Then he put another one of his British prospects in the ring with Castaneda. George beat him up again. Like it's a trend. You see this, right? Like this is still a violent sport. And you have these British guys, and they know how to fight, and they're skilled, but they're not looking to hurt anybody. They're just looking to score like the amateurs. It's like you can run off the back foot and survive for 3. You can't do it for 10 or 12 rounds against a really good fighter. They're going to cut the ring off. They're going to break you down. And once they break you down, you're a sitting duck. My example I always use is Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. Caleb Plant was schooling him for 5 rounds, and then what happened?
Yeah. Or even Caleb
slowed
and
down.
Canelo.
David Benavidez teed off on him.
Yeah. You only can run for so long.
You can only run. Eventually, you're going to slow down, and they're going to catch you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the book. We've been through this. Let me get your take.
Yeah, let's get to it, baby. Let's go.
This is not. I feel like we're beating such a dead horse here. Like I've been like this.
We are.
I've looked at these same odds. Like we're not getting anything new. Let's.
We're not even getting props, G. It's like this weekend just sucks, bro.
Ugats. Ugats. All right. I'm not touching these minus 16. William Crawler. William Crawler. I think that's an easy one. You can take that. Yep. Even this, like these odds. Ionescu is a real fighter. I would not touch this fight. I mean, if you want to bet, I think 850 is a good value. I'm not touching Brown at minus 1800. He's probably going to win, but you're betting $1,800 to win 100. This is not a layup. What I'm saying, this fight, Brown versus Ionescu, is not a layup. I would not touch this fight.
Wait, Brown who? Pat Brown?
No, Yale Brown. No, Pat Brown's easy money. Pat Brown's the same money.
Oh, I was gonna
That's
say,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like Pat Brown and Khalil Brown are the same exact line.
Yeah,
just take crazy. Pat Brown. If you want to just bring your parlay down, that Ionescu fight, he's a real fighter. And Pat Brown's gonna get knocked out in 2 rounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like him by stoppage. Pat Brown. I
would bet Crawler and Brown if you just want to bring your parlay odds down. Come on, DraftKings, give me something good. God damn.
Give us something. They don't even got knockdown props on freaking Catterall and Eubank, bro.
I like Fiaz, Murphy. I like Fiaz. Who do you like? Muscles?
Fiaz. I am kind of slightly favoring Fiaz, but I don't know, man. Murphy's long. He's rangy. He got a pretty good jab. I don't know, man. That's a close one.
The speed difference is going to be to me.
That's the thing, and that's why I slightly favor him because of speed. I think he's going to get him with the speed advantage, but it's going to be a goodie. But I like Fiaz, especially. I think they got him minus 130.
Yeah, I watched the tape. Originally, when I first looked at it, I said, "Oh, I think I like Murphy." And then I watched the tape. I was like, "Nah, Murphy can't even keep Fiaz off of him. He doesn't have enough power." And then like his shots are straight, but they're like long and slow. It's the speed difference is going to be crazy.
Yeah, he's so like slow and he's so easy to hit, bro. He's so hittable.
Then the 2 I wouldn't touch. Sky Nicholson at minus 6,000. You got to bet $6,000 to win 100.
That's
Explain
insane,
to me how
bro.
that makes sense. Yeah.
They don't want us making no money on Sky. God damn.
And this is such a mismatch. Sky Nicholson may get a knockout. I'm not saying she's going to. I'm saying it's on the table because of how much of a mismatch this is.
She might stop her, bro. I mean, it might be a corner stoppage, or she's just taking too many shots from Sky.
So even if you took the over or you took the fight to go the distance, I still don't think that's safe because it's such a mismatch.
Yeah,
they shouldn't even be in the ring together. She could get a stoppage. Like they may stop it.
Yeah, that's a tough fight to bet.
Joe Cordina and Jarrett Gonzalez. Muscles.
Not taking it.
Not touching it.
Right? Not taking it. I can't get no footage on him. I'm not touching it. I'd rather be safe than sorry on that one.
And then Catterall and Eubank. This is the one fight I think we can make money on. I like Catterall at minus 300.
I'm with you on that. I like Catterall.
I like the over.
Catterall by decision.
I like the fight not to go the distance.
You mean to
go the distance.
Yeah.
And they took that on knockdown prop. What happened to that knockdown prop?
They never had it. They never had a knockdown prop. I've been checking faithfully every day.
You break it up. You break it up real quick. Hang on. You break it up. Go ahead, Muscles.
Oh, yeah, you break it up too, G.
Can you just refresh and jump back in?
Yeah, I'm refresh right now. I got you, bro.
Yeah. It would be funny if the Mexican knocked Cordina. It could happen. Like, I'm not touching that fight. Like, I'm not touching it. There he is. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're on mute, Muscles.
How about not that better?
No, it's worse.
Really?
Yeah, you're super staticky. Robot.
I'm gonna refresh and I'm gonna exit out and I'm gonna go back in again.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, Mauricio Lara. I could not. Yeah, Mauricio Lara was a huge. I picked Lara to win that fight too. What if we get Cordina? What if Cordina just got Molly? It's not impossible. Like, it's not. Like, the odds on that are ridiculous. The guy's resume looks like you'd want it to look. Mauricio Lara was already probably on the juice, though. It is what it is. There's a litany of Mexican whooping. Tennyson lost to Giovanni Stafford too. Quite sure. That's what I'm saying. It's stylistically, it's really bad for the Brits. I thought Victor Terrazos would beat Brandon Manure back in the day, but he didn't. Feeling iffy about Pat Brown. I wouldn't feel. Pat Brown should get a KO. I get the KO. Lewis Oakford just been knocked out, right? Yeah, he got knocked out in his last fight against Yumbi. I would feel comfortable with the knockout. Oh, Muscles is here. Sorry. All right, Muscles. Oh, shoot. Did I kick him out? Murphy, biggest fuck ain't shit on his punches whatsoever. Nothing. Muscles.
Still bad, bro.
All right, I'm gonna end it in a minute anyway. I'm gonna end the stream in a minute anyway. You're still crackling. Yeah, you're cracking like crazy.
I'm gonna get on you. I'm just gonna join in the chat and then I'm gonna text you after this anyway.
Yeah, so I'm about to end it in a minute anyway. I gotta end my poll. Did you vote in the poll? Vote in the poll if you haven't.
All right, I'm gonna vote in the poll right now. I got you, homie.
All right, it's 50-50 right now. All right, be good, Muscles. Appreciate you.
All right, fam. Anytime. You know I'm here, baby.
All right, be good.
Too, Brody.
I'm live betting the Fiaz and Catterall fights. That will be it for me. I don't think that's a bad strategy. It's not a great week. I think Pat Brown by KO might be a trap, but I haven't looked into it. It's just suspicious to have props for a 2-0 prospect. Yeah, no, I agree. That is weird. That's a good point, Jeb. The props available for this week. The props available this fight week suck. Yeah, it's just a crappy week, man. It's the worst week of the year, I think. I remember Andrew Selby fought Martinez in Mexico. Yep, and he was a big fave. The bookies were bugging. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like these fights. I would not bet on Joe Cordina at all. All right, guys, I'm about to end this. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to have my lock of the week out tonight. I'll have that for y'all tonight. I'm trying to wait for props to drop. There's just nothing popping. There's nothing dropping. But I'm gonna get it out for you. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to end the poll. The poll is super close, guys. I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm ending the poll. Guys, got Berlanga by the closest of margins. Y'all are going to be wrong. All right. Fight Hype just leaked a sparring between Mason and Schofield. Excited for that? Oh, I got to take a look at that. Like, a lot of these sparrings are like, but like, when was it taken? Was one guy 2 weeks out from a fight and the other guy off the couch? Like, was one guy, like, a lot of this it's a lot of it can be misleading, right? But I definitely want to see. I'm gonna check that out more. Yeah. Top Rank is looking to strike a deal with the Discovery Channel. Does anyone have an update on Top Rank? I talked to the guys at Top Rank and they had no clue. All right, I'm gonna wrap, y'all. July 3rd, 2025. Y'all, 52% of y'all is wrong about Berlanga, but we'll find out next week. From Texas. Oh, the lock in a week is Catterall, Crowler, money line, and Pat Brown, money line. It's the best we could do. Not much this week, movements, unfortunately. But Catterall, Catterall, Brown, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. Floyd wasn't even anywhere near fight shape, and Spatafora was 2 weeks out. And I like Spatafora as a fighter, dirtbag of a human being, but hell of a fighter. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, that actually lost Spatafora a Mayweather fight, by the way. All right. What's the most likely upset of the Berlanga Shiraz card? Shiraz. Like, I think Shiraz wins. What were the odds on that? Hang on. Oh, Shiraz is minus 140 favorite now. Oh. Ooh, the odds are moving. Well, god dang, hang on real quick. Those odds move quick. Last time I checked, Shiraz was the dog. I would take Shiraz. I would take Stevenson. I would take Morrell. I mean, I like Shiraz and Puello in those fights. There's not a ton of upsets. Yeah. Dang. Benavidez is set to fight. Yeah, we talked about that earlier in the show. I like Benavidez to win by dog water. I expect Benavidez to win by murder. I expect Benavidez to dog walk yard. All right, I gotta wrap, guys. I gotta wrap this up. July 3rd, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.